do on and off the game.
Ryan, can you give us any pro tips for your position at center?
Honestly, I think communication's a big one. I think if you just talk, I think, that's a big one for any position, but especially center. And the biggest thing, too, I would say is just defense. If you can play defense, I feel like if everybody just kind of focuses on defense, learning how to play a pick and roll, learning how to play every spot on the court, that's like the biggest.
On the floor for the visitors, the Golden State Warriors. At center, James Wiseman. And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 9.
Welcome, and let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off.
Thanks, B.A.
Well, it shows, Allie. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for teams out.
Substitution for the Warriors.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Poke loose. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Drains the triple.
Woo, what range from Klay Thompson. It's insane. Combine that with this confidence, it's a lethal concoction.
James passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it.
I mean, every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race.
Back to Porter. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Davis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now. And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. MP against Wiseman. MP shot is off. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. And they'll get another chance. And Davis with the block.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
MP. Great D that time from Porter. The Warriors trailing. Thompson with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Porter. And here's Curry for 3. Wiseman, pass to Curry. Gets a very good look and converts. Curry's got 5.
Moving well off the ball. Steph got some space, and he buried it.
Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Curry passes to Wiseman. The 11-footer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State.
You guys on our team love to teach. The grip.
Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's MP. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Looking here now at MP. He spent only a year in college, but has a lot of upside to his game.
And BA, watching him in college, MP is ready for the NBA. Might take an adjustment period, but the talent is definitely there. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one's long.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Fires from the line. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same page.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Scoring pass. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out. He's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole's checked in. Out to James. Pass to Rondo. To the paint. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass.
One of the more instinctive passes over the last decade. Rondo quickly locates the open man.
And so in the game for the Warriors. Clay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Green at the 4 and Wiseman at the 5. And it's Poole in at the point. And there's Thompson on the assist by Green. Thompson's got 16 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end. The first thing that comes to mind when you're talking about Klay Thompson is shooting. But his post play is fantastic. A great way for him to take advantage of mismatches.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Poole. For 3. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him. And the post play, something Klay has worked on.
Makes sense with his height and size. Working inside out, also a benefit for Klay. He is much more than just a shooter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Bielitsa is checked in for the Warriors. Porter Jr. comes in for Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Back to Poole. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. James passes to MP. Right side Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Pass to Bielitsa. And it's blocked by Davis. And that'll be Golden State's ball. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank? Are you serious with that question? I mean, it was one game. Everybody has an off night, and that just goes to show that even before I got here, a lot of folks made up their mind about me just because I had a YouTube channel. But you know what? That's fine. You're gonna get plenty of opportunities to see me play, and they won't like that at all.
But what if they do?
They won't.
Yeah, but so how do you know? How do you make sure?
I'm gonna play better than I did next game, Frank. You'll see.
Well, I sure hope so, at least for your sake.